Well, in my school years, it was all segregated. I did not go to school with the DuBois was a black school. And as a matter of fact, in Fayette County, they only had two black schools, one in Montgomery and one in Mount Hope. And they would bus all the kids on this side of the mountain to DuBois. When I graduated, I was the last segregated class to come out of that school. The next year they integrated. It was a funny thing about the segregation. In Mount Hope, the black and white kids did a lot of things together. I tell you, one of my best friends was a white guy. We did everything together, but we just didn't go to school together. We even went to the movie together, believe it or not. At that time, you go to the movies, the blacks sit upstairs on one side, the whites could sit downstairs or upstairs on the other side. But when he and I went to the movie, he sit in the white section, right across the aisle. I sit in the black section, but we were right next to each other. We were that close. There was only certain spot in the movies we could go to. We couldn't go and sit down in bonbons. We couldn't go sit down in the beer hall down here. You know, it was totally segregated. We were taught to believe that's the way it was supposed to be. Up until they integrated is when we found out that we had been shortchanged. All the black kids ever got from the Fayette County Board of Education or any Board of Education was the stuff that the white kids had used and gotten rid of. We knew that to be a fact. I was in the bed sleeping, all I heard was an explosion, and I got up to go outside to see what it was. My mother told me to get back inside, that it wasn't my business, and the next day we found out that the school had burned down. Now, you didn't ask this, but I'm going to tell you, I think the reason the parents wouldn't let us go look at it was because this is not a fact, but the rumor is that they had something to do with the building catching on fire. They had gone to the Board of Education about a new school. Of course, they fell on deaf ears. And the school was dilapidated, rat infested, old, falling down. Later on in the years, they said the boiler blew up. But I don't know, I've heard the rumor that the parents had something to do with that school burning down. And it's another fact that most people don't know, we had an elementary school down below where the new high school is. And before the high school burned down, that was also burned down. So it's suspected that the parents had something to do with getting rid of all those old buildings. Again, that's not a fact, just telling you what I heard. It just seems kind of strange to me that we lose our elementary school, and then a couple of years later we lose our high school to two fires. Yes. I really feel that our parents were ahead of their time. I really do. I really do, because nobody would think about doing. In my mind, I think that they put us first. Another incident is after the elementary school burned, they built us a little school up in Kessler Hollow. I don't know if you know that, but that's where the elementary school was. They built a little 4-room school on the side of the property where my mother owned. And I was so proud. That's the first time that we'd had a school with an indoor toilet in it. And I remember so vividly that one day I played hooky to go up to the old DuBois school, was still up there, and Tom Ash was one of the teachers, used to live here in town, and he asked me what was I doing out of school, and I was saying, I made some excuse. I said, you know, we got this brand new school down there, it's so beautiful, and I'll never forget, he grabbed me, hooked me around the neck, took me outside, looked over at the Mount Hope Elementary School, looked like a college. We had this 4-room shack up here, and he looked over here, he said, let me tell you something, Howard. When you get a school look like that over there, then you come up here and brag to me. So I think the teachers, the parents, and everybody had something to do with getting rid of those schools. They used to tell us all the time that one day we wasn't going to be second-class citizens. There was going to come a day and we would all be the same.